Hello friends and welcome. It's Friday, which means it's time for news and some GR Friday nights. We're going to play Call of Duty today, but don't worry, there'll be a little bit of Destiny in there. But we got some other news before we get to that. As always, I'm joined by Bengt. Sadly, no Dory today, but Bengt is here. How are you doing, Bengt? It's been a lot of work this week.
It's been a lot of hard work. I think we've all been out and about and doing different things, and of course we've launched GR Academy as well, which is a big deal for GRTV. Yeah, a lot of things to do, and there has been a lot of news this week as well. So for me, today I've been catching up on it because I've been out of the office for much of this week. So it's fun, but yeah, a lot of announcements and a lot of news, and I think we'll start off with the most sort of bold piece of news for this week. It is Microsoft's HoloLens, which they showed off at the press event earlier this week. The press event was mainly dedicated to Windows 10, and this was sort of Microsoft's new big future push thing. And the HoloLens is something, I mean, it's sort of virtual reality, sort of augmented reality, sort of holodeck, or like a step towards the holodeck, if you will. I think, do we have a trailer that's running?
Or on top of that.
Yeah. And, you know, as it's sort of a Windows 10 reveal, games was just part of this, and they showed off Minecraft, and I think they already have something running with Minecraft where you can play it in this sort of
is that out already?
Form. No, they had hands-on at the event.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot of that. That looked really cool.
Yeah.
And this does as well. It looks super awesome. Yeah. I'm not sure this is going to be how it's going to be right away.
No, and I mean we should
Minecraft
say. I mean, my gut feeling.
Yeah.
My gut feeling when I saw it was like, this sort of looks like one of those videos they used when they announced Kinect, and it's one of those sort of pie in the sky things. But you know, obviously, it's nice to see them not just doing another virtual reality headset thing, but doing something that's a little bit different, because we like to see different things, and I can see this actually being useful in a lot of games. Pulling out things, menus and things on the side, having them next to you or up on the wall, or, you know, there could be a lot of interesting implementations in video games, apart from just having sort of Minecraft in your living room.
And like, they're showing off a lot of cool stuff for different aspects of life if you're into technology. This would be super awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's said to be released during the time which Windows 10 is still relevant, so shouldn't be too far away.
I will say, you know, Microsoft made the whole announcement that they were skipping Windows 9 and just calling it 10 because it was such a big leap. If this is true, then I'm going to stop laughing at them. Then it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously it is a product, so you know, they showed off some sort of virtual holodeck space thing before with if you remember, there was a video where you had everything in the living room, and you had different cameras, and everything was connected.
That was CES a year or two ago, right?
Yeah.
Illuminate.
This is of course This is way more of a product. Like, you can see this being an actual product that can come into use within the next couple of years, perhaps. And of course, we didn't really know if there's going to be a direct connection with Xbox One. But, you know, it's not outside of the realms of possibility, I'd say. But, you know, obviously we don't know that yet. But very cool, and a lot of different applications in video games that you can think of, in gaming in general. And of course, they are making a push with Windows 10 to make it a gaming platform. And of course, Microsoft have done that before to varying degrees of success. But maybe the competition from SteamOS will push them to actually make it so. We'll see.
All right, very interesting at least. But let's keep the schedule and get on to the next news story.
The next one is also actually coming from that press briefing, and this has to do with how Windows 10 will connect to Xbox One, and there will be an ability to stream games directly from Xbox One to Windows 10 tablets or PCs within your home.
And that is streaming where you can play it yourself. That's not like Twitch streaming where you're watching it, right?
No, I mean this is for playing. Yeah, and there's a lot of connectivity things going on here, and of course this is interesting, and this is something that Microsoft can do that perhaps the competition have problems doing because of the leveraging the strength of Windows. Something they can do. I'm not exactly sure about all the details on this, but obviously they see a big potential in tying these two systems together.
It's a neat idea, and of course it's a thing someone like Microsoft would want, because it makes sense for consumers then to have an Xbox One and then buy an Xbox phone and have a PC with Windows 10 on it, and it's that sort of thing that a lot of the bigger companies are trying to get people into their ecosystem, and then it pays off for users to continue sort of investing in devices within that ecosystem.
Yes, and it's going to be interesting to see just how it works in practice. Of course, it's always these are moving things. Like Windows 10 is going to be a moving thing, and Xbox One with the software on that is going to be a moving thing.
And there's one of the things here that I think is really cool for. I mean, I think it's cool for us, but we sort of have an answer to that. But for normal people, maybe like with the new consoles, you can save video clips of gameplay, and here there's a way of using your Windows 10 PC to take that captured footage easily and edit that, and that's one of the things that we sometimes, if I've played something at home and I want to use a clip, I have to transfer it over to USB and stuff, and if you can just easily sort of send it to your Windows PC, that would be really awesome for people making YouTube videos.
Yeah, especially I say if you capture clips on Xbox One, you have to export them to SkyDrive, and then from SkyDrive you got to pull them down on your PC now, and that's like a process, and there are other things about the game DVR that I'm not 100% happy about, like the 5-minute limit and things like that. But
could easily see that if you streamed it to your PC, that you could capture a longer clip and edit it on a PC instead, and things like that that would be really neat. Yeah.
So fingers crossed that will all work the way it's intended.
But don't hold your breath as usual.
Never hold your breath. It's never a good strategy when it comes to these things. So we should be moving on.
Well, we're on time. This is going straight, I think.
We're on time. We're always a little bit stressed, but
all right,
perhaps a little more
next
so
story.
today.
This is one of the big ones, right?
This is one of the big ones, and something
that is not a surprise as well.
Not a big surprise, and something that we've seen coming, and in fact, I think every interview they ever did for Borderlands the pre-sequel sort of had to do with this. They had to answer this question.
Must have been tiring.
Why isn't it coming to?
But I mean, I was just.
And of course,
I'm not the biggest Borderlands fan, but part of it for me not playing was also, this is gonna come to PS4 and Xbox One. I'll play it on that instead.
Yes. But we're getting a sort of a value deal. We're getting Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel in one big package called the Handsome Collection, and we're also getting
sense. It's the Handsome Jack story, both chapters of that.
Yes. Yeah. And it also comes with all the DLC, and as you know, Borderlands 2 had just ridiculous amounts of DLC.
It's everything. It's not just what's in the season pass. It's all the stuff. So that's quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and there will be 4-player split screen. So that is a nice
on
new
PS4
little
and
addition.
Xbox One? Wow, that sounds nice.
Yes.
I need a bigger TV now.
And and that is also like because I had a little bit of problem playing split screen on Borderlands 2 because you know the way that it splits the screen is just not ideal when it
It
comes
does
to
it
the menus
vertically
and
instead of
stuff.
horizontal, right? Yeah.
Yes. So so that means that you know it was just every time you looked at something
Yeah,
you had
turn a
to
lot.
adjust the
And
camera
it
to
feels
see
unnatural.
things
You
and
know, the human eyes are set up in a way where we see a wide view instead of
mm,
a tall one, or how you would say it. And I think a lot of people hear about this news story, they're thinking, why no Borderlands 1? But I'm assuming that's because it's an older version, lower res assets in the game. Or what do you think?
I think that it is probably way harder to bring over. I think Borderlands 2 available on PC has been updated up until now, and is that version can probably be ported over without
Yeah,
too much work. Whereas the original Borderlands, they probably left it behind
yeah.
quite a while ago, and it would need much more work. But also, it kind of makes sense with the
Yeah, I'm
Handsome
just
thing.
thinking a lot of people were like,
And
okay, if I'm getting these two, I want the whole collection.
yeah,
But yeah, maybe if this sells well, you never know if
um,
they're gonna re-release one. Uh,
you never know with
no,
those kind of things. I mean, in this digital age, it's not
no, and
such
they
a
seem to
big
be earning a lot of money in
investment.
those
So
collections, and we seem to be getting a lot of
yeah,
HD, Super HD remakes, I guess. Now we've
yes,
already gotten the HD
and
versions.
yeah, and as is often the case with Borderlands, there is a ridiculous
Oh yeah,
limited
yeah.
edition box. Uh, it's called Claptrap in a box, and it will only be produced in 5,000 units. So this
Worldwide,
is a
yeah.
truly limited edition. Uh, and you'll get a remote control Claptrap
Let's
Stewart
just stop
robot.
there. You're getting a remote controlled robot version of this, I guess, robot.
Yes,
That's
yes,
pretty cool.
yes. That is pretty cool. Uh, Steel case and 12 exclusive lithographs to hang on your walls. And it will cost accordingly. So I think the recommended price is
$399
uh,
is what I saw.
yeah, $399, 349 euros, and
So
270
that's like
pounds.
3.5, 4,000 Danish, I would guess, which is a lot for
It's like a
yeah.
PS4
That which is,
basically,
oh yeah, that was actually what I said
or a
on
or
Skype, where I was like, wait, what? This is so if I buy a PS4 and then I want this one game, then I guess two games, then that's the same price. That's crazy. But I mean, it makes sense
yes.
when the robot comes in there, I guess.
It is. It is. You're
Yeah.
buying the robot basically, and then you're getting the game as a bonus. But you know, I think it's also nice that it is actually a
Yeah.
limited edition. It's not, you know, something that is being
And
printed
I
in
actually sort of like that it's that expensive
100,000
if it
copies.
means that the robot actually works really well. Because, I mean, I've bought some of the
Yeah.
Call of Duty ones in the past and they worked okay, but I would have liked some of it maybe to be a little bit more sort of less plastic and more, yeah.
Quality. Yeah. Yeah.
So, especially something like this robot, I could really see needing some quality work to get it to work, you know. It's like one
Yeah.
wheel instead of four and stuff like that, so.
Yeah. I don't think it's life size, or is it life size?
No, it can't be.
No, I can't. It can't be life
You
size.
know what?
But
Send me one, I'll do an unboxing. We'll find out.
yes. Yes, we're gonna have to kiss
Yeah.
some serious ass to get one of those for unboxing. Yeah, but yeah, I think we all sort of knew that they probably have some sort of plan to bring at least the
Yeah.
pre-sequel onto new gen because it just makes a lot of sense. And this is the kind of game people play for many years as well. So I'm sure a lot of Borderlands 2 fans and fans of pre-sequel want to be able to play it for many years online, and then maybe you know, you need to migrate over
Yeah.
to new consoles because there's not going to be a lot of your friends are
Yeah.
going to move over. So makes a lot of sense. And I also heard you can carry over your your
Oh,
characters from the
that
old
sounds
game
really
version.
nice. I was
So
about to ask that. That's the next thing. How does it work with
yeah,
saves and trophies and
yes,
moving those?
you will be able to import those characters. So you know, I think they thought
That's really
through
nice.
most of it. So yeah.
All right.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Good news.
Let's move on to the next one.
Moving right along. This is we're moving into MMO territory, and as you probably know, The Elder Scrolls Online has been delayed for a bit on
I
consoles.
remember I was part
and,
of streaming this like last summer when it came out on PC, and we were talking about when is the console version coming out. It got delayed a couple of times before that.
Yes. I think the PC version came out in April or something like that. Am I right?
Was it?
Yes,
Okay.
April 4th.
I feel like it was later, but maybe you're right.
Yeah. And now they're making two big decisions. First of all, they confirmed that the console version is coming out on Xbox One and PS4 on June 9th. So approximately 1 year after they first said they would bring it out on console. It will come with additional content and all those little things and bits. And it's called the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Edition. Now, on March 17th, Elder Scrolls Online will transform on PC and Mac into Tamriel Unlimited, and this means that they're pretty much doing away with subscription
it's a one-time
charges.
purchase, and
like
then
one-time purchase.
And then no subscription. Okay, so it's like a Guild Wars sort of.
Yeah. It's a Guild Wars sort of thing. There's going to be a premium service, so players who have the subscription will have some. They will get in-game bonuses, in-game currency.
Right. That's the. All right.
Yes. And then they will also have like additional DLC will be paid
and
for.
It says in the news story that
if you're a member, you will have the.
When the console version comes out, will come with all the updates, so it should be up to date with what has been in the PC version at that time, content-wise and update-wise. So that's pretty good. I think Bengt is lagging out for me now. Internet connection problem. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's see here. This is not the best time for me to vamp, as I know not a lot about MMOs, but this does look like a cool game. And of all the ones I've tried shortly, I would say this is I don't know if the one, but one of the ones that I actually was kind of interested in. Let's see if we get him. I don't know if Bengt lost his connection. All right, let's just see if there's anything we didn't cover. Oh, is he back? Oh, he is. Yeah. We don't have a picture right now, but we do have audio. Okay.
All right. I do not know what happened.
It said problems with the connection. Can you turn on your webcam again?
Yes. Let's see. There for a minute. Is it there?
No.
No. Let me see. Skype is acting up.
Maybe it's because we haven't been complaining about Skype for a while. I guess while we do this, if you're joining, waiting for GR Friday Nights, we're going to play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the PS4, and we're going to play on GR Friday Nights as the username. So add that. It's the one we've been using. Sometimes we've been using mine. But yeah, that's at 5. And we will be playing ranked play. All right. Okay, but you know what? We'll continue without picture for now, and then we'll see if we can get it up. Let's get to the. Is there anything you want to add to Elder Scrolls?
Let's see. If there was anything else, I think that was pretty much it.
Let me just say,
yeah,
we got a question in the chat. Maybe you can answer that about Borderlands before we move too much on. Is it a problem not having played the first Borderlands with playing pre-sequel and Borderlands 2? I wouldn't say so.
No, I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, that there is a story that you can follow, of course, but it's not really. There is
Yeah,
bonuses to
that's
having
always
played the
the way
first
with
one.
a series of games. You always get more
Yeah,
out of it. But
but on the other hand, I think it makes sense playing Borderlands 2 or like the
first, yeah,
pre-sequel. It
maybe.
make a lot of sense to play Borderlands 2, for
Yeah.
instance. But yeah, uh, the connection between one and two isn't one that you have to play the first one in order to. I mean, it's not really that kind of
If you
game.
haven't
It's
played any
it's
Borderlands game, I wouldn't go back and play one now. I mean, I would play one
no.
of the new ones and see if I liked it, and then if you like it, you can always go back and play the old ones.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
Uh,
on Tesso?
No, I just, it's just the sort of the normal move to sort of free to play, or not free to play, but that sort of normal move that you see after a little while when an online game isn't really firing on
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
cylinders. So it's it's what we sort of been expecting, but I think it's nice that they do it at the same time as they announce the console versions, and I think it will work much better for the console versions not to have the subscription. And of course, on Xbox One, you will still need to have Xbox
Yeah.
Live Gold. On PS4, it's I don't think it's going to be
No,
required.
I don't think there are rules for MMOs are that you don't need it. But you know what? You should get Plus
Yeah,
anyway. The games you get are worth it.
yeah. Actually, I'm not sure. I mean, it's not a free-to-play game, so maybe that you'll need to have
But I
PS
don't
Plus as
did
well.
you I don't think you had to have it for something like Warframe. That's also free to play and DC Universe.
No, I mean this isn't a free-to-play,
Ah,
so you'll have to buy the game. So it's
that's
more,
true. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'm sure we'll
yeah,
cover it
but
when we get closer to release.
yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
next news story.
Yes. Next news story is another announcement. Sid Meier and Firaxis have announced a game called Starships, which is a turn-based, adventure-driven interstellar strategy game where you control and command a fleet of starships. It is set in the Civilization Beyond Earth sort of universe, and basically the idea is that it's sort of set after sort of Beyond Earth, and you then go on missions to
Okay.
explore the galaxy. Very interesting game. It seems it's heading to PC, Mac, and also iOS.
Okay.
So
And that's the same
cross-platform.
game? Like it's not just a companion thing?
Yeah, I mean it's a
Okay,
turn-based strategy
that's
game,
interesting.
so sort of like
Huh?
XCOM, I guess. Yeah. So I would think that it's the same game. Maybe the
Yeah.
visuals will
Yeah.
be
Oh, and it says
different, but
iPad, so that makes a lot of sense that
yeah,
it's an
yeah.
iPad.
I think it would be
Yeah.
hard to play on your
Yeah.
iPhone, this kind of game. Uh, but yeah, and then it's sort of a procedural thing going as well, and it's actually due out pretty soon. They said early 2015,
Okay.
so shouldn't be too long
Well,
before
although
it
they are
comes
sometimes
out.
pretty loose with those sort of.
They can be loose and easy with it. I would expect it to arrive
Yeah.
pretty soon though, because it's if you say in January that it's gonna
In
come
early,
out early in
it's
the
in within
year,
a month or two
then
at
you
least.
yeah, probably 2, maybe 3 months, but it's not gonna
No,
be a year or something like that.
that would be amazing. Early 2015, so it could come out January 2016. But hey, I mean, we've
Yeah,
seen it
yeah,
before. Like GTA
we
heists were
have
like,
seen it.
oh, it's shortly after launch. It's a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
So
yes, but it's coming now
yeah,
soon,
now it's coming.
right before the PC
Yeah.
version. I think it's said.
All right,
So
but that sounds
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it is a cool concept, and of course, sort of interstellar strategy is something that we are fans of. Looks like it's sort of a 4X game, this one as well, sort of like Civilization, but it also looks very different from Civilization. So
Yeah,
we'll see
but it's
how
nice that they're
how it
sort of
actually
trying to build
plays.
on the universe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was it. Next story, or it's actually two stories. Uh, a lot of there's been a lot of attention for a game called
Yeah, and it
H1Z1 from
looks awesome, I will say.
yeah, from Sony Online Entertainment. It was recently launched into Steam Early
Yeah, so
Access,
at
I
the
think,
moment it's PC only,
just a
but it
week
should
ago.
come to PS4, right?
Yeah, I think pretty much everything that Sony Online does is at some point heading
Yeah.
to PS4. Of course, the game is very early on, and you would not release something like this on
No.
PS4 in this shape. And that is sort of what what we're gonna discuss now as well. Um, the first news is that they are offering limited time refunds on the game because some players have been
Yeah, it's
unhappy
not been running
about.
great. There's been a lot of problems, so that's why they're
Yeah,
doing it.
but this is the most notably, it's something in the game called airdrops that is sort of seen as a pay to win
Ah,
feature.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It pays for things to come in, and people are not very
Yeah,
happy
because so
about
for
it.
people who don't know, this
So
is sort of an open world. I guess it's a zombie game, but it's also, I guess, in the way The Last of Us is, it's about the zombies, but also about the fight amongst the survivors. And you
yeah,
start with barely anything, and then you can go find gear and guns. And of course, if you can pay for an airdrop or to come in with some good gear, that helps a lot. And in that way, you can pay to sort of have an advantage against someone who doesn't pay.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this is basically another take on the day
Yeah,
said scenario, the day said concept. They've also been offline for a bit this week as a result of technical issues. So they've had some problems. Of course, it is very
yeah.
early still, and people shouldn't expect this game to be finished. Speaking of they said, which is the game that we still don't know
It's taken a while.
when exactly will be. It's taken a while. I think 2016 is what they're saying now for the full version. Um, but it, I guess it's also one of those things where you just want to make sure that it runs smoothly enough because the game is going to continue to
Yeah.
develop after full release anyway. So hopefully, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of keeping your early access tag on
No,
for
no, no.
years. I don't think that's a really good way of doing it. I think it's a little bit dishonest to gamers. I think you should work towards having a bug-free, good experience for players, and then you can flesh it out and build more content and sort of continue on so that players have a good experience as soon as
Yeah, yeah.
possible when you sell them something because waiting for years and years for a good experience
Yeah,
is
we're
not
we're
okay.
we're in a sort of gray zone with some of how this early access sort of stuff work. Where in some
Yes.
ways, you are paying to be sort of QAing a team in a
Yep.
way, or like a game. But it's
Yep.
also, it is cool to be part of playing a game early and influence and it's just everyone like sort of think about what
Yeah.
you're doing and what you're supporting because as always it matters, not as a single person, but if you
It,
buy stuff, then the
yes.
companies will think you like that.
Yeah. And you should also always ask yourself like, okay, what do I want to spend
Yeah.
my money on? Do I want to spend my money on a game where naturally there's going to be problems? Because when you are developing a game, at times it's not going to be a good
Yeah.
experience out there because they're testing things, they're removing things, taking things away, adding new things that may not work as well. You know, this is the process that they're going through, and I think you need to be
Yeah, yeah.
aware of that. And if you're okay with
And I
that,
mean, to
that's
see how
fine.
many games
There
are
are a lot
coming
of
out now that are, we were like, this should have gone through some more QA maybe. And I
yeah,
think I had a thing earlier where I would love that idea of, oh, I'm playing this before everybody else, and betas and all that
mm,
are super cool. And now I'm more in a situation where I just want to play it when it works. I don't want to, my time is more precious in a way now. So
yes,
consider that as well if you want to. Because a lot of these,
yeah,
I think this is different, but often for betas, your progress is going to be wiped. I don't know if this carries over
yeah.
to the finished game when it's early access, but
I mean, I don't know that since the progress isn't really the
no, it's
same in this
sort of
kind of
you,
game. I
yeah,
don't think you. yeah, you when you die, you sort of have to start over anyway. So I'm not sure that
But it's like if
that
you have a
is
group of
true.
friends and one of you die and you respawn, then you can go. They can sort of protect your stuff and you can, in the way
Yeah,
like sort of like how it is in Minecraft, I guess.
yeah.
But just know that sometimes you will lose your progress and the game can change while going through this sort of progress,
Mm.
I guess.
But is also a very cool genre, and if you, I'm sure that there's a big
Yeah,
payoff if you're
I
along for
could
the whole
see
road,
myself
and
spending a lot of time in this game.
yeah,
And I've seen some streams and some gameplay on this, and seeing how human nature is and how people react when they sort of have you know the free will in a way, and chase sort of people down who haven't done anything and threaten them, and or if you just give me your knife, I'm not going to shoot you, and then do you shoot them when they give you your knife, and people group up, and there's a lot of cool stuff in that you know is sort of worth investing
yeah,
time in, I think.
it is a lot of sort of the wild
Yeah.
west out there. Some people's will be nice, and at other times people will just wait for you to turn around so they can stab you in the
Yes.
back. But yeah, it's a very interesting genre, and I think we'll see more of these sort of survival scenarios, and maybe some that aren't to do with the zombie apocalypse. So that is nice as well. But yeah, moving right along.
Yes.
A new game has been revealed by the Bound by Flame developers, Spiders Studio. It's called the Technomancer. It was actually tweeted by Focus Home Interactive, the
Yeah. Can you
publisher
can you
of.
maybe see if your camera works now? Let's give it another chance.
I'm gonna see. I'm having this. I'm having to see. Yeah, I'm having this issue where it sort of
All
limits
right,
me
it's
because
probably
of
some connection.
something.
Let's just forget it. Sullivan, it is. I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna come back. All right, you were saying it got announced on Twitter.
Yeah, they released a picture of the devs showing it off in the office, and
Yeah, maybe
it's
Sullivan can find that news story in a little bit and show the picture. It's basically the dev
yeah,
sitting in an office, looking at a TV, sort of looking at the
yeah,
game.
and I think that it may be a little bit connected to Mars Warlogs, because I remember there being
Which is a game they've made
these
before, right? It's a previous title.
yeah, I remember there being something called Technomancers in there. So maybe it's the continuation of that
Yeah.
universe, with a perhaps a little bit larger, more ambitious game this time around. So probably coming out on PC and new gen consoles. I
Yeah,
would
that
be
makes
surprised
sense.
if that's not the plan. But obviously, very early days, and
Yeah,
just a
when
tease at
all you
this
have is a
point. But
photo of someone looking at the game, then it's probably a little bit off.
yeah, they released a sort of an artwork
Okay.
image as well, but yeah, it's early days. But I could imagine it being shown at GDC
Yeah,
perhaps
would make a lot of
to the
sense.
press. So
We of course
yeah,
just had a new PAX. I guess it's going on right now, right? PAX South in
yep,
Texas.
PAX South
Yeah.
in Texas. Not one of the
No.
big PAXs. It's the first
But I
time
guess
they're
they're
doing
trying
it
to
there,
hit
but
like the area that CS is also in, where there's a lot of other stuff going on, and then a new area in the US where they don't
yeah,
have they don't have any of the big shows there. So
no, they don't. Texas does have
they have
some
South by Southwest,
one.
which is
Yes, exactly. But this is in San Antonio, I
yeah,
think. So San Antonio doesn't have really anything, and of course it's an empty spot in the
yeah.
calendar as well in January to have a show. So maybe that's the reason. But a lot of people were very surprised that they chose San Antonio as their
Yeah.
third city in the U.S., because there are a lot of other choices where they
Yeah.
could have gone
But it makes,
with
I
packs.
get
But
that, but it also makes sense that there isn't a lot of stuff there, and you know it's not that cold
yep,
in January in San Antonio as it is other places. I'm glad it's
nope,
not in Chicago and we had to go there. That would not have been fun.
that's true. They Chicago is better in the
Yes.
summer. I think that's for sure. But yeah, so interested to see where that comes, where where that sort of what that comes out to be. Speaking of French
Oh, the
developers,
segue.
yes, it was
Yes.
smooth, wasn't it? Don't Nod Entertainment, that are best known for Remember Me, who are bringing out the first episode of Life is Strange uh, at the very tail end of this month. They have revealed their new IP, which is called Vampire. Um, and well, I guess you can imagine that it's to do with
Yeah, it's
vampires.
weird because you know this is how you would spell vampire in Danish. Um,
Yes,
yeah,
Swedish
so
as
it's a little
well.
bit
So.
like when I saw it, I was like, is this a translated? Oh wait, it's the title. Yeah, but that's
Mm,
cool.
yeah. Um, so there is well, there are some details about the game that has been revealed, and this is also a Focus Home
Yeah.
Entertainment interactive title, we should say. So it's the same publisher that sort of
Yeah,
leaked
I
their
think
own
it's pretty cool what it says here in the news story.
news.
Solvin has it up on the screen now. The site states that the
Mm,
Y in the title refers to the choices in the game where the lead character, a doctor bitten and turned vampire during the Spanish flu outbreak after World War I, must decide between sucking blood and saving lives. Um,
mm,
that's pretty interesting, and then the title makes sense, I guess.
yes.
And,
But yeah, I mean, interesting to see that. I think it's a very competent studio.
and it's
So
nice to see, you know,
I mean,
for World War One, we had, of course, Valiant Hearts last year, but
yeah.
it's not something we see a lot of games set in that time, and you
Mm.
know, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Not during that time, and also like vampire
Yeah,
games. It's not been a
no,
ton
and
of them.
especially not
So
in that. Then it would usually be like modern day or something.
yeah, yeah. And anytime you do sort of an interesting and dark take on vampires, I'm
Yeah.
happy because it's been too much of those glittering, glowing,
Well,
glowing
well,
ones. Like,
you know, you never know if there's a little bit of glitter in there, but we'll see.
yeah, just looking at the image, it doesn't
No.
appear to be. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
dark and gloomy. Hopefully, very very dark, but we'll see. Very very interesting, of course. The concept there of sort of being a vampire, but still sort of trying to
I love that there's a dilemma in there. Otherwise,
stay.
it's sort of, all right, I'm just gonna bite everyone and be a super awesome, cool dude that can kill everything. Where if there's some sort of,
Yeah,
you know, sort of trade you need to consider something that makes it a lot more interesting, I think.
yeah, and then of course, it makes you think like what is the enemy.
Yeah,
And
I'm sure there will be some, you know, evil vampires who just want to eat everything, and then
yes, I love it when there's different
yeah,
vampire factions who have to go to war. So hopefully that'll be in there somewhere. But yeah, interesting. And as a little bit of a tease, we have not talked to Dontnod about this game, but we have talked to them about Life is Strange recently. So there will be an interview on GRTV coming up on Life is Strange very
we have a lot
shortly.
of cool
And
content lined up, it seems.
yes, there is a lot of good stuff in the bag now. So we just need to get it edited, and we need to wait for
Yeah.
embargoes to run out, and then we'll be able to show you all the good stuff. But yeah, Life is Strange, certainly a game that everyone should pay attention to when it comes out next
Yeah.
week. I think next Friday is when the first episode launches. So that takes us to some sad
Yes.
news. There's been a lot of announcements this week, but this one is not of the positive kind. Human Element, that was actually first shown at the Game Awards in December, has been put on ice, and Robotoki, the developer, has
Yeah.
shut down.
And this
Um,
is the company who was started by Robert Bowling, who used to be
yeah,
the PR sort of face of Infinity Ward back
yeah,
in the day. Uh,
yeah. He was. We've done a
yeah,
lot of interviews with him in the past on Infinity War titles. Of course, he didn't move along with the
Vince and yeah,
majority of the. No, he didn't move along to Respawn. He stayed on
I
for I
think
think at
yeah
least one game after.
they left, you know, with the whole Modern Warfare 2 thing, and then he
Yeah,
finished off with Modern Warfare 3 when they sort of made that
yeah,
together with Sledgehammer. So
yes, and he his Human Element project sort of. It was initially there's been a lot of things that have been sort of said and then
yeah,
canceled, and then it was supposed to be a prologue on
they
Ouya.
they've also they've
That
talked
didn't
about it a lot
happen.
of times where they talked about like ideas for it, and then it's weird we finally see it and then they cancel it. But I guess it was a way of them
Yeah.
for them to try to sort of attract investment in it.
I what happened was they originally meant for it to be a free-to-play game, and they had a publisher, Nexon, who only deal with
Yeah,
free-to-play things. But then it sort of evolved, and they didn't want to make it a free-to-play title, and then they parted ways with Nexon, and of course they needed a new
yeah,
publisher, so they were looking for that. And I think yes, I think you're absolutely right. I think the fact that they showed it off at the Game Awards was probably, I mean, they knew the money was running out
yeah.
and they knew they
It's
needed
both
a
a way of
publisher.
like
And
trying to get some hype from, you know, everybody, you know, in the public, but also they
yes,
probably need to make a trailer to show off to people to try to get investment. And
yeah,
Robert Bowling himself said he didn't have enough money himself to continue funding it. So it's
no,
that's really sad. And I also the times we talked to him, he seems like a really cool dude, and I think it's awesome he's tried
yes,
doing something different like this. And the ideas he's talked about sometimes with this, with like you would have to go into a pharmacy in real world to get stuff, and you know
mm,
those sort of ideas they've talked about is pretty awesome.
mm. But of course, running a big studio without backing for a long time is just
No,
not, it's just not
that's rough.
doable. So it's a shame. But it's been a shaky road. We
Yeah,
should also say, like, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of things that sort of made me feel like in my gut that all
yeah,
things are
it
not
wasn't in the
sort
best
of
place.
progressing as no, and we haven't seen, of course, the trailer didn't really
No,
show
but they
off any
did
gameplay
release
or
a
anything like that.
video now with this that I think is pretty cool, where they showed off, you know, a lot of the stuff they couldn't show before. They're like, well, we're done with this,
Mm,
so we'll show some stuff that, you know, we otherwise wouldn't show now that it's not becoming, which
yeah,
I really like that.
yeah. So yeah, I mean it's the case when I mean it's a weird thing, but I think it also shows that when you're making a game, making shifts along the way is always going to be difficult, and from like a business perspective, to change from free to play back to sort of I mean, if you don't have a publisher lined up to help you, then it's a hugely
Yeah,
risky move to part ways with Nexon, who were funding the game. And you have to wonder, like, we tend to applaud people for doing these creative moves, like you do things for the sake of the game. At the same time, from a business point of view, it's it is
yeah,
strange. And the best of luck to everyone who worked there, and to Robert Bowling, and hopefully they'll rebound, and maybe at some point the concept will be brought
yeah,
back to life. It's possible, but as it is right now, no, it's
yeah.
not going to happen. All right, so we got a couple of rumors to deal
Yes.
with here. The first rumor is one that I would love
Yeah, I'm not
for it to be
surprised when I
true.
saw this news story pop up the other day. I was like, this is going to be in the Friday show.
Yes. So this has to do with Quantic Dream, which is one of my
Yeah, known
favorite
for
developers,
Heavy
I think.
Rain and Beyond Two Souls.
Yes. And prior to that, they made a game called Fahrenheit, or as it was called in the US, Indigo
Yeah,
Prophecy, which was a pretty if you play the game, you know that title is sort of like almost like a
Oh,
spoiler.
really?
Uh,
Spoiler alert, I guess.
yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes and no. But I mean, you don't really learn about the Indigo Prophecy until like a fair bit into
Okay.
the game. But apparently they didn't want to go with the word Fahrenheit, which, probably carries a little bit of a
Yeah.
controversy in the
Yeah, I
US.
guess
So
that's true.
yeah. Either way, it released on PC, PS2, and Xbox, and it was the first game along the lines
Yeah,
of
you can
Heavy
definitely
Rain
see where like that takes them, and
yeah,
I think in the same. I haven't played it, but hearing people talk about it, it sounds like it's sort of in the heavy rain camp where it does a lot of really interesting things, but maybe it's lacking some polish in other ways.
mm, yeah. The first scene of Fahrenheit is perhaps the coolest. Like it obviously, like, it's not as branching as you want it to be. Like, you want it to be a lot of different choices and branching in a lot of different ways. Of course, they keep it together more than that. But the first scene in that game where you're sort of blacking out, and you're in a diner. You go into the bathroom, and you black out, and you find a body that you have apparently
Okay.
killed, and you have to sort of clean the scene a little bit, and make your way out of the diner. And depending on what sort of clues you left, the detective that you also play that comes in after uh, will sort of be able to pick up it's like it's a murder mystery where you're both the person sort of that responsible for it, although there's
Yeah, and you
something
don't know
weird
how
going
much of a
on, and
fault you actually have. That's pretty
yes,
cool. And I
yeah,
guess the news story we should maybe get to it with. We're talking about it that this is getting a remake. This game, which sounds really cool.
yes. The rumors stem from a website called A Chilling Feeling that's currently displaying a countdown with phrases like conspiracy, guilt is a remorse, prophecy, hide, losing, shilling. It's 5 days. 5 days are remaining right now, and it's
There's a countdown
certainly
on
sort
it.
of
Yeah.
yes, and the you know
Maybe Solving, can you just maybe go on the
there.
site and see what it looks like on the A Chilling Feeling if you press the link in the news story?
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
It's sort of, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can certainly see it being related to Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I can see the sort of the
And
art fitting that game as well from what I've seen from Fahrenheit. Yeah.
mm,
That's pretty cool. That's going to be
and
exciting. I guess maybe we'll cover
yep,
that next week then to see.
see what
Yeah.
it actually was. Yeah, and I should say also that of course Fahrenheit was published by Atari, and Atari has sort of, I mean, if you look at the box art actually for Fahrenheit, um, it's sort of has that sort of thing with things written
Okay.
as well, words written, sort of similar to what's on the website, although not exactly the same. But it was published by Atari, and of course Atari has come on some harsh times lately, so it's not unthinkable that the IP has sort of
Oh,
switched
okay. Yeah,
hands,
yeah.
and that this could sort of create. I mean, I could certainly see Sony being funding this being remade, like they're doing with, say, Grim Fandango
Oh, yeah.
or
You
Day
can
of
see
the
the.
Tentacle. So
Yeah, I don't know if Solvin will get it up, but you can see the cover on the Gamereactor website. Of course, it does have a.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that cover actually, although it being a little bloody
yeah,
maybe. But all right, I think we should.
yeah, and
Yeah, any finishing words on that before?
yeah. Just I for anyone who's played it, I also hope that they tweak the ending
Okay.
a little bit,
Oh,
and maybe tone down the uh, the crazy supernatural elements that are going on there. It is multiple ending game, but David Cage likes his sort of
yeah, and he
supernatural
likes his
things,
crazy
but
endings as well.
he toned it down a lot in Heavy
Yeah.
Rain compared to
And
Fahrenheit.
then
So
in Beyond Two
so
Souls, I don't know if that would call that
yeah.
toned down anymore.
No, I think he went back a little bit there, but you know that he kind of
Yeah.
enjoys that sort of supernatural angle. But in Fahrenheit, it was just completely
Okay.
crazy. It was like the internet facing off against the Mayans, and
Awesome. Now I want
it
to
was
play this.
yeah. Uh, yeah, it was crazy. But we'll see how they tweak that. I mean, obviously, if you go back to a game 10 years later, maybe you have some ideas on how to make it
Yeah.
better. So that'd be interesting. The next rumor, one that certainly gathered a lot of speed on the site this week, was
But I think whatever
a
you write
rumor
with,
that
if you write a headline with this title in the title, you're gonna
yeah.
get some clicks.
That is true. That is true. The rumor is that Mass Effect 4 has been dated to
Yes.
2016, and that it's being developed by 200 people. Of course, it's in development at BioWare Montreal, and I would just say that I think that since it's not been sort of officially announced, we haven't really seen
Yeah.
anything of it. I think 2016, it's a little bit like saying that we probably won't see Half-Life 3 this year. Um,
Although
I mean,
this is saying we will eventually see Mass Effect 4, which I think is true, and
yeah,
I'm not sure we'll ever see Half-Life 3. But yeah, it is like it was like before they announced Uncharted 4, saying like, in a couple of years we'll probably see an Uncharted. Makes a
yeah,
lot of sense. It's a big
it is,
franchise,
and of
so
course, yeah. And then of course we already know a lot about Mass Effect 4 or whatever
yeah,
it's going to be called, because they've talked about the development and so on and so forth. But we also know that probably 2015 is not
yeah.
likely. So
So maybe a
yeah,
reveal around E3, and then what do you think?
I think it's very likely that this will be the big game
EA
for
yeah.
EA at E3, unless they do it at GDC. I think GDC is usually where they show off new stuff from DICE. I think it would make sense if Battlefront is there, or maybe Mirror's Edge.
Oh yeah.
But
But I could totally see them do,
I
start with Battlefront at E3 and then end with Mass Effect 4.
yeah, definitely could do that. I think Mass Effect 4 is the kind of game that they can do at E3, and it's also one of those games where they could actually get a lot of time at
Oh
one of
yeah,
the
at Sony or Microsoft. Yeah,
big
that's
ones.
true.
Yeah. So I would think so. But I'm super excited to hear anything new about Mass Effect. So this got my juices flowing, even though maybe there's not a
Yeah,
ton
stuff to
of
really like, not a lot of details. Yeah,
to dig into. No,
yeah, and
no.
this also says
It's gonna
rumor,
be
so
it's gonna
yeah,
be massive. So
yeah,
it's interesting. So yeah, take it for what it is. But I think it's very reasonable that we'll see Mass Effect 4 or whatever it's gonna be called in
yeah.
2016. So yeah, I think that actually takes us to
Yeah,
that
which
last little
actually I
piece.
haven't really read up on it proper, but I just I think, well, maybe you can explain the news story a little bit before I get into it, and then Solving can change the plug that we need, because we're gonna plug in the PS4 now to show something off. But yeah, what is the news story?
So as you most likely know, some people have gotten quite obsessed with
No, really?
Destiny, and this yes, and this obsession has taken sort of different
Yes.
shapes. I mean, most people play the game a lot and try to get the best gear
Yes.
and level up and go on raids and do
Yeah.
things like that. While other people have spent a fair amount of time researching and trying to find out where this
Yeah,
last
so
city of
Destiny is set
humankind.
in
Oh,
sort of future our world, and part of it is
yeah,
going on Earth, and part of it on other planets, and part of the game is you're in this sort of hub world. They call it the social area as well. You have the vendors, and you can gear up and stuff like that. And people have been trying to figure out where that is on Earth, because it's set on Earth in the game. And I guess someone think they've found out.
mm, yes. So according to a story here, I'm going to read it out. So the theory, which has been formed via a collaboration on
Yeah.
Reddit,
There's a
where
great thread
else,
on Destiny on Reddit, by the way, if you're into that game. Yeah.
yeah, has sort of taken different factoids and little bits, and they've taken sort of things like the amount of time that the sun and the moon are visible in the
Yeah.
sky, in addition to the direction of shadows move, and you know, weird things like that. Sort of like, if you think you were on a ship a few hundred years ago, looking at the stars to
Yeah, they've sort of
navigate and
tried
find
what
out
sort
where you.
of longitude and latitude we're on, and then after
Yeah.
that, which I'm going into the tower right now. It's the tower is the area called, which is also called the last city on Earth in sort of the lore of the game. And when you're in the tower here, you can sort of look over. It being the tower, you sort of makes sense. It's a big tower. You can sort of see over this world around you. See the Earth, and part of what you can see is some buildings and stuff, but you can also see some mountains, and I think it's closed now, but in this area up here where it's closed, where when the Iron Banner or something is open, you can go in and you can see some lakes and some more mountains. And looking at that, people have found what they think are those mountains today in, I think it was in Chile.
Chile or possibly
The
Argentina.
picture I saw
I
comparison
guess
with,
that is
with Chile, there I saw someone compare it to some
Yeah.
mountains and a lake there that looked very much alike, I will say.
Yeah. And that is, all of this is of course assuming that Bungie actually
Yeah.
based it on a real place and not just on a place.
I could totally
you
see
know.
them having based on it and then have changed things, but I don't know if it's a total copy. But I mean, it's a very plausible thing. It looks, the sort of evidence they put up makes it looks plausible. So
Yeah. It would be nice to get Bungie's comment on it, and it's not like an official
No.
mystery though. I don't know that
no,
it's
but
like
Bungie don't seem
something
to
that
comment on a lot of those things though. So I
No,
don't
no,
don't hold your breath.
I think
on that.
no. I think they enjoy having those
Very much
mysteries
so,
out
yeah.
there for people to sort of explore and think of. But yeah, it's fascinating what people do with their time. The research and things, and also it's one of those things where it's fascinating with people pulling together, one person having one piece of the puzzle, maybe knowing some things, and then another person contributing, and all of a sudden you can make an investigation with a lot of
there's
details
a lot of stuff
in it.
like that going on Reddit, which is really cool. Also, like flow charts of damage and 3D maps of different levels, people can figure out how to complete them best. And some of the cooperation that's going on there is really impressive, I think, and cool.
Yeah.
All right. Did we finish like a minute or two early today, or?
I think we are 1 or 2 minutes early.
And even ending on Destiny, so you would think I would have been talking some.
So well, I could bring out another news if you want to have another news. There wasn't a game announced today, WRC 5 was announced today, the official Rally World Championships game. So and the big news here is that is coming out on the new consoles as well as the old ones. There's a new developer doing this. Milestone used to do all the WRC games last gen, but they've moved on to Kiloton Games, and it's a veteran developer, but they haven't really done anything of this scale to date. So it's hard to say if it's going to be an improvement or maybe turn out worse. But the interesting thing is that WRC 5, which is scheduled for release this fall, it will go up against the former developer Milestone's new game, Sebastian Loeb's Rally Evo, that will be released around the same time. So there will be a little bit of competition in the rally space, and of course we haven't heard about a new Dirt game yet, but maybe we'll have a 3-way competition at next fall for the Rally Crown. That would be interesting.
Cool.
But yeah, that was announced today.
Sort of breaking news. I think I want to say two things quickly before we get into Call of Duty as well. I guess you know if you've been playing Destiny, but the hard mode raid came out this week, and there's some cool stuff with that. So I'll probably do a video on some of that next week. But yeah, go do that, get the new loot. The other thing is, people probably remember PSN Xbox Live was down over Christmas, and one of the things that PlayStation gave away is a 10% discount code good for one purchase. That came out today. It should be on all sites. Otherwise, go find the PlayStation blog. There's a code that you type in that works for your country, and it gives you 10% off a purchase from today, and I think it ends Monday. So if you want to buy something, it's a good time to do it. But as understood it, there's no, you can't pre-order games with, like, you don't get a discount on that, and there's some.
No, you can't pre-order and you can't pay for PS
or
Plus, for instance.
Music Unlimited or things like that. But you know,
No.
it's a 10% code that works this weekend.
But it does stack. Yeah. It does stack with other offers. So if you have, there's a sale going on right now. So you can stack it with other offers and PS Plus discount. So you can get something pretty cheap.
But yeah, remember to use it if you want to. It's this weekend only, which is the one thing I'm a little bit weird. I think it's a little bit weird. So if you're not don't have, I guess now you can buy it on their website as well. It works there, but it's sort of, you know, there might be some people who are not totally up on it, who lost the chance to play over Christmas, and now they get a code that they can't use. But
yeah, and it was a little bit weird also that it doesn't work on PS Vita. You have to do it through the web shop if you want something on Vita. So there was some weird limitations about that as well.
But anyway, use it if you want. I think that's it for news. Thank you for joining, Bengt. If you're watching now, we're going to take like a 30-second break when we switch over and put a sort of intro outro on this. But yeah, Call of Duty in a little bit on PS4. So hang on for a minute, join the chat, and we'll be back. Bengt, thanks again. Bye. Hey guys, we're back with some Call of Duty GR Friday Nights. As always, there's details on the Facebook page, GR Friday Nights, and we're going to play some rank play. I'm playing on GR Friday Nights. That is the PSN account. I'm really low level, so I could use some help, but I think that also looks like I'm getting matched up against really not very good players, which I'm going to enjoy. We'll see how well it does with the TV being far away and all that. Excuses as usual, but if you want to play, add GR Friday Nights on PSN. I'll just check if I have any friend requests. And I think the best thing is you can always just join. The game should be open. Write in the chat if you're missing an invite. I'll try to keep an eye on it. It's always a little bit hard because there's a lot of stuff going on when you're alone. But yeah, we'll jump into some rank play and see how we do. I don't have any codes right now, but we're working on that. Activision has promised some, so I can't promise you'll win anything by playing today, but we'll try to get that sorted for the DLC that's dropping next week. See if anybody is up for playing. Otherwise, you can just enjoy me probably doing not as well as I should. Let's see if we have someone online here. We have some people playing. Let's see if we can get some in here. And yeah, it's much easier if you just join. So I don't need to invite everyone. See the guys who were ready last time. Tanya was ready.
You have sound today?
I do have sound. Do you have sound? No? There's no sound in the stream? There's not a lot of sound going on right now. What about now? Yeah, but there's music now, like sort of humming in the background. Let's see. I'll try to move this as well, so they can probably hear me better. I'm gonna do a voice. You have sound? Okay, I'm gonna do a voice part. I'm gonna unplug this.
I can barely hear you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite you to a party instead. All right, let's see. How is the sound now?
Much better.
All right, let's see how we can do this. So many wires. This is sort of an unorthodox way of positioning this, I think. And are you good?
No, there's some scratching going on with the mixer since you're,
Some scratching?
yeah, just the, ears.
What about now? Because I think it's this wire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll try it. Let's
I
see.
can hear you.
Yeah, but Solfin was having some problems with the sound as well.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yeah, it's complicated, man. All right.
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
Hey, Jesper.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Did you have fun running Diablo 3?
Yeah.
Oh, rapid fire.
Four versus four.
Yeah, we are on the same team.
All right. I should have set up my classes, but oh well. Search and destroy.
Win-win.
All right. Yeah, I guess that works across all game modes.
Do you have the sound effect? The sound effect.
Yeah, there's basically no sound now. What about now? Wait, there will be more sound in a little bit.
Search and destroy.
Oh wait, now I switched to the wrong class. Damn you, Solfin. Oh, I made it. All right, let's do this. We're gonna run B. No, A. Let's do A. Let's do A.
What?
What's
Oh,
the
I
strength
can't use
between
those?
this?
There's a guy up top.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna quick plant on A.
The bomb has been planted.
Oh, behind.
I'm up on the roof.
I got the guy on the roof. Oh, he jumped down. He jumped down. He's weak.
No, no, he's coming.
There he is. Got him.
Oh, there's another one.
We got it. Nice. What?
There's a lot of scratching when you move or something.
Okay, I don't. Maybe it's this. Or is it in the game?
No, it's the cable, I think it's game.
I don't know.
Okay. Now it's
Search and destroy.
Maybe it's my. I don't know.
Defend
All right.
the objective.
All right, you stay here. I'm gonna go watch. Let's just stay 2 at B and I'll go A.
Sure.
Someone at B?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stay at A.
Oh.
All right, I'm flanking around.
Oh,
All right, you got one. I'm behind them. Nice.
Get ready for the
That
next
was
battle.
not good kill.
That was great. We won.
Yeah.
Switching sides.
All right, let's do a slow
Run
push.
after B or A?
Let's do a slow push on A. So try to slay him out first. All right, I'm gonna change
Yeah.
here.
Destroy the objective.
I'll grab it again. I don't see anyone. I think there might be a guy up top. Yeah, there's a guy on top of A laying down. I'm gonna watch the flank. I have a care package thing in 2 seconds.
There's two up there. Actually. Ah! What? I ran into a wall. Okay.
Oh,
I got a UAV.
Recon standing
I'm
by.
gonna save it for the next one.
almost got him.
How many? Two alive?
Oh, there were two up there.
Just got one up there.
Yeah, there's one down. There's one up here in Sweek.
Yeah,
Good
got him.
job. Get ready for the next battle.
Good.
Oh, he was last alive. Nice. Call out if you kill someone, as well. But nice. Nice play, Tanya.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Alright, let's do the same as before.
Yeah.
Defend
I'll
the
just check the middle and then I'll come over to A. See anyone?
Yeah, they're going for B.
Okay, there's no one in the middle.
Ah!
Okay. I'm
Can
gonna
I change class?
yes.
How?
Press options.
Got one.
Cool. I'm behind them again.
Oh, change loadout. Thank you.
Great
it.
job.
I don't even
Get ready
see
for the
them.
next round.
Nicely done.
Switching sides.
All right, should we do a quick one on B now?
Yeah.
Search and destroy.
Oh, we're playing against two guys only now. That's why I don't see anyone. I'm gonna
Oh.
use my UAV.
Objective.
They were quitting.
Friendly UAV above.
Oh, they're going after me.
Yeah.
I'm jumping up top. There's one up top, one up top. He's weak. I'm gonna chase him, just plant.
I'm planting.
Oh, I
The
didn't
bomb
make
has
the
been
jump.
planted.
I'm down. They got me.
I got both of them.
Good job.
Oh, damn, I even choked that a little bit.
We were standing at the same place.
Yeah, and that's the thing
Yeah.
where, like, if you shoot on them, then they don't notice shit.
Half
Just
time.
go behind them.
Just need to win one more.
Search and
Yeah.
destroy. Defend the objective.
See them?
A.
A.
Got one.
Nice. He's in the back. I'm gonna go behind him.
And he's hiding up there. And distracting me.
Oh yeah.
This is perfect. I don't think I've won a straight up gunfight. I've only gone behind them. Nice.
Nice
Great
work,
victory.
Central.
Yeah.
I made it.
That was perfect. Alright. Supply drops. See what we get.
Elite.
Ooh. I got a nice gun.
Nice.
That is very nice. I should use something else. I should not use that, and I should use... Oh, I don't have time for this.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to do anything here.
What is it?
Yeah, the lowest level on the other opposition's team is 21. I'm level 2.
That doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, well, in online skills it does, since this is my first time.
Yeah, well, it's like I'm playing on one character that's like level 14 now. So it looks
Yeah,
like
but
I
that's
haven't.
still more than me.
Yeah, but it just looks like I haven't played at all.
Yeah.
And they reset and stuff. And we won. We won before, so.
Yeah, true.
Let's see.
Search and destroy. Destroy
All
the
right,
objective.
I'm gonna. I don't know. You go away, go away. I'm gonna try to go around again.
Okay.
Just watch it a little bit from the alley, and then if we get a kill, then we push. All right.
Yeah, he's right here in the door.
Behind us? Or where is he?
In front of us.
Oh,
Okay.
From going to A.
got them.
In front of us.
All right.
Oh, damn it.
But it's not over.
Oh, he's in there. Okay.
You've seen he is playing a lot.
Oh yeah.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
All right. So 2 guys go over to A, and 2 guys go B. I'm gonna go B.
Defend the
Me too.
objective.
Simply going
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch Middle
you have
Street.
to protect me.
There's no one Middle Street. They're nading over here, yes,
Damn it.
but they're probably coming from the
A.
left side here. Just stay at B.
Ah.
Just stay at B.
Ah.
Just stay at B. I'm gonna watch that. They're Middle Street.
I think.
They're on street.
Yeah, they're in there.
I'm gonna try to go around. Call them out if you see them.
Oh, the B is bomb is in here.
Okay. I'm coming around.
Go for it. This one.
There's a guy laying down here. 2 guys in B.
Good job.
Oh, the other one was
Think I
you,
got
I
them
guess.
both.
Saddle.
Oh, did you get the other one? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
I'm not that.
Let's
but
everyone
I
go
just
around
wanted
to the right to B.
Yeah.
Destroy the objective.
I'm gonna plant. They're gonna be in front of us. One come in and take a look. One look back.
The bomb has been planted.
I'm gonna push out.
Oh, on the bus outside. Oh, that's you.
Got one.
Nice.
No! Fuck, he's
Behind
behind
you.
me. Yeah,
Last
I
man
was looking the
standing.
wrong way.
There's one diffusing bomb.
Is there one on bomb? Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry. That's probably too late now. Then.
Oh,
Oh, almost.
Too bad.
That was
they
close,
are
though.
defusing at A.
Yeah.
Defuse the bomb. We lost that fight, but it's not over.
But that was a good push. If we just get in there and then try to find a good position so we look in all directions.
Yeah.
Search and destroy. Defend the objective.
I see no one A. There's one in the middle of the street. He's going A. There's one going in the garage where we rushed to B before.
Oh, fuck.
So there's going to be one at least at B.
Yeah, take me
There's
from
one coming
behind.
at you.
Yeah, he's coming straight at you now, Tanya, in the door to the left. There. Oh, there's
Yeah.
one from the right as
No.
well.
Got me.
Oh, I hate.
All right,
Lost that
nice
fight,
try, nice
but
try.
it's not over.
I think I'm going to try the other one.
Switching sides.
Let's do a quick push to A. Can one of you grab
Search and
bomb?
destroy.
That's fine.
Destroy the objective.
And whoever didn't grab bomb, someone watch. Wait. Someone look behind us. 'Cause they're probably gonna flank.
Oh. You just was just behind this.
Yeah, I got killed as well. He's on A.
At the phone.
Push out a little bit there, forward. Send and look through the window
Enemy
towards
missile
A.
strikes incoming.
Yeah, look
Take
there.
cover.
They know where you are now because they used the missiles.
Ah, oh, he hit me from behind.
Yeah,
Fuck.
nice try.
But it's not over.
Damn it.
Halftime.
Alright, we got time. It's first
He
to
knows
6.
exactly where to go. Damn it.
Yeah. He's insane.
He has played a lot.
Yeah.
One in the middle. Ah, he got me. Ah, he's down. He's down.
Assault drone incoming.
Back on.
Oh, they're coming to A. Going for A.
There's
No, that's
2
a
alive.
drone.
2 left. Stay
Oh, I
together.
see one
They're
in
at
the
A,
base.
A.
Oh, come on. Oh, he
Ah.
was using the sniper.
He
There's one
used
sitting
an,
in the bus at the base. So
Where at the base?
There's one on the building in the middle of the street.
watch
On a
it,
little
he has a
hut in the
drone.
middle of that one you see to the window there. That building. He should be in there somewhere. See his little drone flying around on top? Watch
Yeah.
it. Run away. Run away. Just run away. Just run. It's gonna go after you. It's behind you. Just keep running. Oh, nice try.
Oh.
We lost that fight, but it's not
too
over.
bad.
Alright, let's do the same push as we did before on B, where we run in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plant and run through the building, and then if you try to look in different directions, I'm gonna try to come around. So one looks behind, and one looks forward, and one to the left out towards the street.
Destroy the objective.
Oh, I didn't get it. God damn it. They're exiting in the street. There's one in the street. I'm planting. Come into the building, come into the building.
The bomb has been planted.
They're gonna come in through the main door.
Oh.
I see one going in.
Come on. There's one from behind.
It's all up to you now. Squad's counting on you.
Fuck.
Ah, I got one.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, everyone's dead. They just need to defuse.
Oh, they're just tricking us. I hope those guys.
Yeah, they
don't
do. They
let-
want another round.
Yeah.
All right, we're on defense now. Let's try to do super slow push. Let's do. Wait. Let me think. Wait, what happened? Mine is locking up now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
Switching sides.
There
Okay.
it is.
They're gonna rush us again, so try to find a good position and you know watch. I'm gonna change.
Defend the objective.
He's up. He's up on the bus. Oh,
They're in the middle street.
fucking sniper. And push.
Someone went inside the building with B.
Okay. There's one sniping in the back in their spawn. He's just camping.
I got one at B.
Just camp. They need to plant.
Enemy warbird above.
Nice, nice.
Got one.
It's 1v2. There's one camping in the back. Nice. Oh, nice try.
Ah, okay, one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
We got torn up out there. Bring it next time.
Oh, not that bad actually.
Alright, let's see. Got another supply drop.
Oh, I lost 20 points. Come
Yeah.
on.
Whenever you lose, you get minus points. We need to win some games. Alright, let's see here. But no, they, yeah, alright, we'll try that. Alright, and what are we getting? CTF, so, alright. Alright, so what we try to do is we push up on the map, to the middle of the map, and then when we've killed everyone, there's a spawn delay on it. So when we've killed at least 3, I'd say, then we try to run up and get the flag. And then the guy runs back, and then you sort of try to watch behind him, because they're going to come behind us. So I should have a... this one.
Capture the flag. Capture and defend the flags.
I got one. There's another one in the middle.
Got
They're on
one.
the stairs.
Go behind us.
Yeah, yeah. Just keep pushing. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back.
Burn our flag.
I'm grabbing the flag.
Stole their flag.
Got it.
I'm shot in the back. They're coming in the middle.
We dropped their flag. Get our flag.
No. Oh, I was killed by
Dropped our
Game.
flag.
Nice. Grab their flag. Grab their flag, and we'll run it.
Our flag's back. We must return our flag. Enemy dropped our flag.
I got their flag. No, I'll flag back. Grab their flag and try to run
I
it.
have that. I have it.
Yeah, super, super.
Oh, one behind us.
Return our flag.
Someone grab one or
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go for it.
window. Okay.
I got it. I got it.
Remote turret ready for deployment.
I got a turret as well. Do the same push up, and then I'm gonna put the turret at our base.
Okay.
We must return our flag. Enemy flag acquired.
Got the flag.
They dropped our flag.
49.
Nice, 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 nice. I got your back.
Yeah.
We've captured the enemy flag.
Super.
Great.
No. Don't.
There's a guy in our base. There's
There's 2. 10 to the left. To the no, one side. Okay.
all right. Push up when you've got when you've killed them. I'm in the middle now, trying to hold it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Get back our flag.
They're running at the same side every time. There's a guy up on the platform. It's weak.
Oh, come
Got
on.
him.
Almost got him.
I'm on him. On him. It's like below me now. Oh, he's a little bit in front.
Get our flag.
Oh, they're gonna cap it.
They capped our flag.
Alright. Let's run it again. There's 2 in their base and I'm missing everything. Great. It looks like one of them has like full score streaks. So watch out. Alright, let's push up and get another flag. There's one running in the middle. Yeah, there's one who has a turret and a warbird and everything. He's just not using it.
Return our flag. Enemy dropped
Oh.
our flag.
I got him,
Okay,
I got
thank
him.
Nice.
There's another guy. He's running it on the side, where they always run it. Nice, Tender, right there.
Soldier, return our flag. Get our flag.
Ah, there's a guy in the base.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it. We need to push out more. We're turtling too much and staying in our base.
Soldier, return our
I have
flag.
the flag now. Oh, I died.
Oh, fuck.
There's a guy weak in our base.
They've captured our flag.
Push up to their base. Push up to their base. There's a guy in the middle.
Enemy flag. Our flag is back at base. Return our flag. Halftime.
Oh, it ended in a draw.
Halftime. We're switching
yeah.
sides.
But still, it was a draw the first half.
Alright, we need to push up so we don't just stay in our base. Guy on the left, guy on the left. Another one. They're going on our left.
Oh,
Get our flag.
come from both sides.
No.
Got our flag now.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, he's so weak.
He's going for
Come
a flag,
on.
going for a flag.
Just camping. Come on.
Return our flag.
Yeah, but they can do that now. They have the lead, so.
Enemy assault drone in the air.
Yeah.
Enemy flag acquired.
Oh, they have, yeah. Found the drone.
They have stolen our flag.
Back our flag.
Yeah, but we have that flag.
Yeah, that's good.
Enemy flag down.
Oh, they're gonna cap it now.
Captured our flag. Got their flag. We must return our flag.
It's running it
They're
at
going
me.
to the...
I got one. The flag guy ran past me. Oh, there's another guy here.
Dropped their flag.
They're gonna return it. They got
Enemy
me.
flag acquired.
Ah, damn it, almost got him.
Tanya, you got a lot of kill streaks, don't you?
Come on.
Get back our flag.
Oh, I almost got him on the flag.
What the fuck?
Tanya, use your streaks.
We must return our flag.
What
Friendly
happened?
warbird Warbird in the air.
Come on.
Warbird support requested. Enemy assault drone
I
incoming.
don't know if she's still here, Nick.
No.
Get our flag.
Yeah, but she is doing it.
Yeah, she is playing. Oh, you.
Yeah, she also used
Okay.
the streaks. Yes, but push up. I'm gonna try to cover you if you grab the flag and run it towards me.
Okay.
Just run, 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 run.
Get back our flag.
There was an enemy.
Run towards me, run towards me. So I can protect you.
There's a drone coming. Drone coming. Ah,
Soldier,
thought I was one of
return
you
our
guys.
flag.
Just keep running, yes, but no, not stop. Don't stop, don't stop.
They dropped our flag.
Oh, died from behind.
Ah, yeah, they naded me.
Flag back.
Okay, we gotta just push up, grab the flag, and run.
Yeah.
Oh, behind me. Motherfucker.
Get our flag.
Yes, but let's do the same again.
Recon drone.
Ah, I died.
Okay. Don't do that.
They was just sneaking behind me every time.
They captured our flag. Come on. Stole their flag. We're losing. Soldier, return our flag.
I got two. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Super. I'm weak though, but just keep running, keep running.
Enemy flag dropped.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he got both of us. Jesus.
Enemy flag has been returned. Get back our flag.
I have some shitty weapons.
Protect me.
He's weak. I stunned him. Shot from the middle. There's one going for our flag.
Ah,
Grab
behind
the
me.
flag.
I ran up behind me. I didn't see them.
We've dropped their flag.
Come on.
Ah, I'm right behind him.
Return our flag.
Ah, he's faster than me. Let's go for a relay. Oh, we don't even have time.
Just capture our flag.
All right. That was. I like the first minute.
We failed our objective. Sentinel retreat.
Yeah, the first half, that was great.
Yeah. All right, more minus
I'm
points.
gonna drop out, otherwise I'll go back to silver. If we lose again, and I don't want that.
Okay. All right. Oh, I got 2 supply drops.
Elite. Elite. Elite.
Damn, I'm getting.
For the game.
You too? All right, let's see if we can. Wait, where do I have my invite? Someone else here. I think we have time for one more round. And with a win, maybe, hopefully.
Maybe.
Hope.
This is taking a long time. Now it's too bad this is not my account because I got a lot of good shit today.
Yeah, you can use that next time.
True.
So is this gonna be 15 minutes of waiting or what?
I don't know. Maybe I'll try to leave it and go find another one. See what happens. Alright, let's get some hard point. Or some uplink would be great. Solar hard point. Give me that. Give me that. Let's take a look at these other dudes. See what you look like. Where? How do I do this? There we go. No, S&D again. Alright, I guess we know this map.
Oh, one left.
Yeah, he saw it was right S&D and he was like, nope.
Oh, just look at that level.
Yep.
Oh,
But this is ranked, so we should play people who are not very good actually. Or the least good who are playing this, so. We're
yeah,
still in
but there
bronze.
is actually some people killing themselves with nades to get a lower score.
True, but they are being banned at the moment, so.
Yeah, but perhaps these guys have done that before.
Yeah, you never know. But also this is ranked, so this is not, this should be a little bit harder, but we'll see. We did okay. Final game of the night. You can
Yeah.
tell Solfin can't wait. The anticipation is killing him. So excited.
Destroy the objective.
Let's do A again.
And you need to get back to Destiny to play the hard mode raid.
Yeah, that's true. There's a guy top A.
Okay.
He's sniping.
Oh, he jumped up on me.
Oh my god, I missed like all my shots. I got away. There's a lot of guys at A.
Killed by a turret. Damn.
If you're alive, let's push to B. Let's change to B.
I'm pretty dead.
Oh, come on. I hate those guys just jumping around and like a chicken. Come on.
The bomb has been planted.
Ah, they got me. That was a stupid plan anyway. It is how it is, Solon. I did get it down. Okay, 3v1. See if he's got it. Oh, did you see him? What the? They're just gonna defuse it on him now.
He's just taking the time so he can defuse it.
Use the bomb.
Yeah, but
Oh,
We lost that fight, but it's not over.
what the fuck was that?
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Defend the objective.
There's no one in the middle.
are they all?
I
I'm
think they're
pushing
all
it
going
at
up to
A. I think they're at A. Yeah, everyone is at A. 4 guys at A. 4 guys at A.
Oh, got 2 of them.
Ah, I got it. I think I got one of them. Watch it.
Nice.
Mm.
That is it's 1-on-1. I guess I can't complain when he's 2-0 and I'm 0-2. It's gonna be in the hut. Oh, just jump straight on this right away.
We lost that fight,
Too bad.
but it's not over. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Destroy the objective.
Two in the middle. Got one. There's one in the middle. There's one behind us. Watch behind us. I think it's on the roof.
The bomb has been planted.
Ah, damn it. He meleeed me. He's coming from inside.
There's one on top. Shot him in the back.
Oh, there's one on the roof too.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it's. Oh my god, it's that guy again. Oh, did he die? I can't spectate anyone. Oh, there we go. But that's. Oh, yeah, he died. Okay.
We lost that fight, but it's not over.
Alright.
Switching sides.
I'm gonna try to do something different.
Defend the objective. Enemy recon drone inbound.
There's one in the back of their spawn with a sniper. I got one. Oh, it's Clip is last.
I hate my
1v3.
gun.
Shoot there, Sen. Shoot. Nice. That was awesome. I'd recommend you use a different gun. That laser is not very powerful, but the shield thing was awesome.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Switching
Damn
sides.
it.
That was moral victory.
Search and destroy.
Fine.
Destroy the objective.
I'm gonna have to go with this. So then.
They're in the middle again. They're in the middle again. I'm naded.
Oh, behind me.
Shot in the back, yeah. One came down from the stairs. I'm playing
Oh, you got us
absolutely
both?
terrible. It's a war 2v3. There's one in the middle of the room.
Oh, come
Just
on.
wait for them to plant. Oh, it's you're planning.
No, it's on. Oh, come on. Stupid game.
We lost that fight.
All right, nice try.
It's not over.
Now
hate
it's
my
this,
weapons.
the comeback. The comeback is coming.
This battle is just terrible.
Time.
The Bal is the best gun in the game.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, but this one is balanced. You probably have an OP
Defend the
gun.
objective.
I only use OP guns.
That explains why you kill so many people.
I see
In
no
a
one
real
at B.
fight, you
No one at
wouldn't
B.
win.
Enemy Vulcan in orbit.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go inside. I'd recommend doing that.
Oh, using laser.
Got one. I think there's one in the middle room. Yeah, there's one in the back. I stunned him. I can't fucking hit my shots. Ah, I'm stuck.
Oh,
Ah!
that was more. I thought there was one left.
How many is left?
There's 3.
1v2. I'm alone against 2.
You're the only one left. Get to work.
No! God damn it. That was close. For getting one round. No one saw me.
I saw you.
Yeah.
You took a bullet to the knee.
I did.
Mission failed. Fall back, Sentinel.
That was
suck
too
at
bad.
This game.
I had 3 that round,
Yeah,
almost
same
4
here.
kills.
We have played too much Destiny.
All right, Sullivan, should we stop or should we do one more?
Something wants to stop.
Let's do one more. Let's do
Something
one
else,
more.
one more.
We can't end on this. I'm gonna
Okay.
leave this. I'm gonna check out my supply drops, and then we're gonna get us some uplink.
Elite.
It's getting crazy gun here. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
I can feel we're gonna get a good round of. I want hardpoint uplink, something we haven't played. No more search. See if I got some new stuff on here. What do I need? I need 3 more headshots. I got 7 more minutes of double XP, so that's perfect.
Mine are used up.
I got a 45-minute one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When can you create a class in this game mode?
Yeah. It says create a class on the left.
No, when can you create a class?
Now, when you're not in a map. I'm gonna leave this. We're not gonna do another S&D. It's like all S&D. Come on. Come on. No. Vote Detroit, vote Detroit. Yes. At least Terrace would be a different map though. What did we get? Nice. All right.
Are we gonna play Minecraft on Monday, Nick?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, what's going on
Can
here?
Jesper a little more.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we're on friendly terms now.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know. I'm gonna take some blame.
I was planting a sign and just, oh, he's gonna get a sword, kill him.
It's too bad that wasn't streamed. That would have been hilarious to watch, I think.
Dory would have liked it.
Yeah.
How can I kill you with a wooden sword while you're having a diamond armor and a sword?
Well, you can't see what people are carrying, you know, as the next item. So maybe you're like, oh look, I have a wooden sword, and when you jump down, you switch to a better one.
You just killed me.
I
so-
would totally do that. Yeah, well, let me put it like this. I have secret chests around the world with equipment. You should too.
I will find them.
You will try.
And fail.
I have at least 3 chests with stuff in them, hidden. Okay, this is taking too long. Let's do a let's just do a normal standard.
We won't have 4
Uplink.
minutes.
Yeah. There we go. We're gonna be kicked into a match that's already going. Perfect, Detroit uplink. We know the map, and we're gonna destroy on this. Have you guys played uplink before?
Nope.
Throw the ball
think
into
one
the
time.
enemy zone, get 1 point. Jump through their zone with a ball, you get 2 points. You throw on R2.
Okay.
When you get the ball, you get a little bit of armor, but you lose your gun until you throw the ball. You can also throw the ball to a friend or an enemy, if you want.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Kill, don't be killed. Get some points. Then
I'm
we
not
win.
gonna promise anything.
I take that as a promise.
Blink.
And it
You can do
respawns
that
in the
again.
middle there every time.
Blink station. Enemy care package
Okay.
incoming. Enemy UAV online.
Oh, already.
Yeah, but it's like in the middle of it again.
Enemy UAV above. We've lost the satellite.
Oh, he knifed me. Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Oh,
Satellite drop.
Jesus.
Ah, fuck this shit. I hate this
He was
thing.
taking so much damage.
Oh, I'm hacked. Damn it.
Get the satellite back. Enemy UAV above.
I stunned him.
Come on.
I hate this. They're gonna get a point.
And Dory was actually right, Nick. When you die, the timer resets.
Yeah.
Enemy UAV above.
So that's great.
Fuck, I died again.
They're cheating.
And I think we have a guy who is AFK as well on our team.
Oh.
He's coming out the garage
If
to
you
the
die
right.
enough, it will reboot. Okay, good to know.
Did you get him? And like our radar is jammed. I can't see anything. Jesus. Alright. No! They're just camping in windows and shit now. There's one in the window to our left. They're coming through the garage. Nice.
Oh, come on.
Did you
Don't
get it?
camp so much.
Oh, if I can throw me the ball so I can shoot him.
Yeah, that's a smart
Damn
move.
pussy.
The satellite. Enemy UAV online. Enemy care package incoming.
They don't have the
Come
balls
on.
for real fights.
I got it. I'm gonna rotate left. Oh, no, I'm
Ah.
not. There was a guy. I'm just running Middle Street. Oh, I almost made it. Is there just a guy in our base? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Incoming enemy care package.
We're behind 12-0. Jesus Christ. I guess no pressure on winning then.
Our UAV is online. Satellite dropped.
Yeah, they are cheating as hell. They know where we are gonna spawn, so they just counting us and killing us one by one.
Yeah.
I got a UAV.
Our UAV is online. Satellite dropped. We've lost the satellite. Enemy tram above. Take cover.
Jesus.
We're losing. Satellite dropped. Get the satellite back. We've lost the satellite.
Oh, they got control of that one.
Enemy UAV above. The enemy has the satellite. Enemy uplink achieved. Enemy care package incoming. We've lost the satellite.
They just keep running a garage every time. Of course now they could run a different route. How did he not die? Okay, he did. If you get the ball in our zone, try to just throw it out the map, because then it resets.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Oh, the
Alright,
cheat.
that was... Well, I still had fun. Thanks for playing,
Yeah,
guys.
finish happy.
I will see if I can get you some shit. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see. we'll be back streaming on Monday. I actually am not 100% sure what we'll play because the thing we have planned has been moved. We're going to play like an early version of a game with the devs joining, but that has been moved as their build of the game was not really done yet. But we'll have to see what options we have and all that. Yeah, so be back Monday. We'll announce it on the sites and all that. Thanks for watching and have a nice weekend.